Morning, children. Today we are going to start with the third chapter of physical chemistry, that is electrochemistry. So electrochemistry is basically one of the extension of redox reaction that you have learned in last year. So redox reaction को अगर हम recapitulate करेंगे तो we have learnt the reduction, oxidation, and how the reduction and oxidation can be related to the electronic concept. Like reduction means gain of electrons and oxidation means loss of electrons. This we have learned in last year. Because earlier we just knew about reduction and oxidation means the gain and the loss of oxygen and hydrogen in terms of oxygen and hydrogen only. But in the redox we have got to know that every reaction can be redox if we see it in the terms of the loss and the gain of the electrons. So electrochemistry is basically we are going to again deal with the reduction, oxidation, the electrochemical cells, and somewhat the concepts that you will learn in physics also. Those are Ohm's law, resistance, conduction, conductivity, and all. So let's start the chapter. First of all, we need to understand that what do we mean by electrochemistry. So basically electrochemistry will be the study of production of electricity from energy released during spontaneous chemical reactions. And use of this energy to bring about non-spontaneous reaction. मतलब हम इसमें क्या करेंगे, वी विल लर्न अबाउट दैट कि हम कैसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी केमिकल रिएक्शंस से प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं और हाउ बेसिकली वी आर गोइंग टू connect the chemistry with electricity, and whatever the energy will be produced, how we can use that energy for bringing about the non-spontaneous reactions. So in basically we have two types of cells. One is electrochemical cell, another is electrolytic cells. ठीक है. Electrochemical cells are those cells in which chemical energy is converted into electrical energy या electricity. While in electrolytic cells, electricity will bring about chemical reactions. Now for this you can have the cells, जैसे आपके घर में होते हैं, टॉर्च में डलते हैं, सेल्स डलते हैं, तो these are called dry cells. We have inverter batteries. इनमें आप देख सकते हो, लाइक वेरी कॉमन एग्जांपल इज़ ड्राई सेल जो हम वॉचेज़ में भी डालते हैं. तो these cells contain some chemicals, and those chemical when react together they produce electricity. So such type of cells are called electrochemical cell, where the chemicals are reacting, producing the chemical energy which is finally converted into electricity. Whereas in this case, in electrolytic cells, you have learnt about many electrolytic या electrolysis reactions. इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस आपने पढ़ी है, 10th में पढ़ी, 11th में पढ़ी है, इन विच यू हैव लाइक आई थिंक अगर आप लोगों को याद है तो यू हैव क्लोर एल्किल प्रोसेस इन क्लास 10th। देन यू हैड द रिफाइनिंग ऑफ कॉपर, जिसमें आपने एक एनोड कैथोड लिया था। वन वॉज इम्प्योर कॉपर, अनदर वॉज प्योर कॉपर, एंड हाउ द कॉपर इज़ from impure rod it has transferred to pure rod, and just by passing electricity this transformation has taken place. It was placed in copper sulfate solution. So ये जो chemical reaction हुआ जहाँ पे impure copper इस rod से निकल के कैथोड पे जाकर के डिपॉजिट होता है, तो this happens because of the passage of electricity. So electrolytic cells are those cells in which electricity is passed to bring about the chemical reactions. So these are the two types of cells, electrochemical cells and electrolytic cells. अब इस समय हम क्या करेंगे, विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द डेनियल सेल दैट वी हैव लर्नड इन क्लास 11th also. So I'll be showing you the cell and we'll be discussing it again. I hope you remember we have done a cell like this. ऐसा हमने एक सेल किया था 11th में. This is a simple voltaic cell or Daniell cell or galvanic cell it is called. हम इसका सेटअप एक बार दोबारा देखेंगे and we'll see the construction and working again. This is these are the two half cells. इसे हम indirect redox भी बोलते हैं because we are having oxidation and reduction half cells separately. Here we are having a zinc rod and connected with the negative part of the battery called anode, while here we are having copper rod connected with the positive part of the not the battery, I'm sorry, here we are not connecting the battery. This is we are treating as negative electrode, this is we are treating as positive electrode, and it is connected through a voltmeter. Voltmeter will show whether there is any flow of current or not. And this is the inverted U tube which contains some jelly like substance and a strong electrolyte like potassium chloride. This is called saltbrage. Now the zinc rod is being dipped in the solution of zinc sulfate of molarity 1m, and here copper sulfate solution में copper rod dipped है, and again the molarity of the solution is 1m. Now what happens in this case, as you know, anode is negatively charged, cathode is positively charged. One more difference is in this case. In electrochemical cells, anode is your negative, cathode is positive, while here anode is positive and cathode is नेगेटिव. सो ये एक डिफरेंस भी आप लोगों को याद रखना है. एनोड कैथोड के पोटेंशियल ऑपोजिट होते हैं इनमें, राइट. सो लेट्स सी दिस. सो जिंक रॉड इज डिप्ड इन जिंक सल्फेट सॉल्यूशन. अब बिकॉज जिंक इज reactive metal as compared to copper, so it will undergo oxidation where zinc is converted into Zn2 plus, releasing 2 electrons. Those electrons will be repelled by the negatively charged electrode, and hence these electrons will travel through the positive, through the wire, through the voltmeter to the cathode which is carrying a positive charge. Once these electrons reach to the copper रॉड एंड इट इज़ फाइनली रिलीज टू द सॉल्यूशन. अब सॉल्यूशन आपका कॉपर सल्फेट का है, तो कॉपर सल्फेट में इट इज़ डिवाइडेड इनटू Cu2 प्लस एंड SO4 2 माइनस आयन. तो ये जो Cu2 प्लस आयन है ये 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को लेकर के कॉपर मेटल के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, राइट. दिस Cu2 प्लस टेक्स दीज 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स and get converted into copper solid and get deposited on the rod. यहाँ पे deposit होना ये शुरू हो जाता है. And now this rod becomes thinner and getting shredded, whereas this rod is getting thicker and thicker because the copper is getting deposited. From where we are getting the copper to be deposited? That was from the solution. Now in this solution zinc ions are being liberated in the solution, because from the rod the zinc ions are being produced, and in this solution because the copper ions are being utilized, so the solution is left with only sulfate ion. Now here the negative charge is increasing and here the positive charge is increasing. To balance the positive and the negative charge, the salt bridge comes into the role. The salt bridge, as it comprises of the strong electrolyte, according to the need of these two half cells, it releases the ions. Like it here, because the negative charge, positive charge is increasing, so it needs negative charge to balance that increased positive charge, so it is releasing the Cl minus ion. This Cl minus ion is reacting with the excess of zinc ion and making it neutral. Similarly, in this beaker we are having sulfate ion in excess, negative ion, so to balance, the potassium ion has been released, and this potassium ion combines with sulfate and forming potassium sulfate. So like this, the salt bridge maintain the neutrality as well as it connects the circuit. It completes the circuit and connects the, or you can say the connects the two half cells of the voltaic cell, right? So in this we can see that salt bridge से basically जो longevity, or you can say the life of the cell has been increased. So like this it will go on till all the zinc ion is being liberated in the solution and the whole copper is getting deposited here in this rod. Let's see the reaction. So the overall reaction is Zn solid combines with copper 2 plus ion aqueous, forms Zn aqueous, Zn2 plus aqueous and copper solid. तो आप देखोगे जो solid form होगा उस पर हम चार्ज नहीं लगाएंगे, because solid form of the metal is considered to be zero, and ये जो चार्ज हैं ये आपका सॉलिड डिपॉजिटेड फॉर्म माना जाएगा, ये रॉड के फॉर्म में माना जाएगा. आई मीन टू से यहाँ पे जो जिंक है ये ज़ीरो चार्ज वाला है. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे जो कॉपर है ये भी ज़ीरो चार्ज वाला है, जबकि जो सॉल्यूशन में ये है इन दोनों पे चार्जेस होते हैं, बिकॉज दैट विल बी कंसिडर्ड इन द एक्वस फॉर्म. नाउ जिंक पे क्या रिएक्शन हो रहा है, दैट जिंक सॉलिड इज कन्वर्टिंग इनटू Zn2 plus ion, रिलीजिंग द 2 electrons. That is oxidation, because we have learned that oxidation is loss of electron. So you can see that the electron has been lost and the positive charge is increased. Similarly, in case of cathode, copper ion is gaining 2 electrons and converting into copper solid. So here the electrons has been gained and the positive charge is reduced to 0. So henceforth this is reduction. So like this the complete redox takes place, and as a result of the two half cell, the zinc metal get dissolved in anode to form Zn2 plus ion, while Cu2 plus ion are discharged at cathode by accepting 2 electrons and are deposited on cathode. The electrical neutrality is maintained in the two half cells using a salt bridge. The anions of the inert electrolyte in the salt bridge migrates to the anodic chamber and cations to the cathodic chamber. As a result, the reaction progresses. Copper bar gains weight whereas zinc rod loses weight. As a consequence, the cell combines to function till either zinc metal or copper ion in the solution are fully consumed, or you can say exhausted. Since the electrons are released at anode acquires negatively charged polarity, while the cathode becomes positive charge because it needs electrons for the reduction of positive ion. This observation is against the usual electrolytic cell where the anode is positive and cathode is negative. This I was telling you कि इनका जो चार्ज पोटेंशियल है, लाइक एनोड इज़ नेगेटिव एंड कैथोड इज़ पॉजिटिव. नॉर्मली इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सेल में ये ऑपोजिट होता है, तो डोंट गेट कन्फ्यूज्ड. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं. इधर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल और इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक, सो यू हैव टू राइट द पोटेंशियल्स अकॉर्डिंगली. And then the function of salt bridge, as you have learnt in class 11th also, and many a times I have asked in the paper. It does not interact chemically with either of the solution present in anodic and cathodic chamber. इसका कोई direct interaction नहीं है. Not to interfere in overall cell reaction. Overall cell reaction में भी इसका कोई काम नहीं है. Overall cell reaction हमारा ये है. This is the overall cell reaction. So इसमें कहीं भी पोटेशियम और क्लोराइड आयन का जिक्र नहीं है. Now the third is only those electrolytes can be used in the salt bridge in which the mobility of ion is almost similar or same. मतलब हम ऐसे आयन्स का यूज़ करेंगे जिनका मोबिलिटी जो होती है वो सेम होनी चाहिए. लाइक KCl में पोटेशियम और क्लोराइड दोनों की मोबिलिटी मीन्स the speed at which the ions are traveling must be same. So the important functions of salt bridge are it allows to only flow of ions through it and thus complete the circuits. It also maintains the electrical neutrality. This you have very well learnt in class 11th again. So I don't think कि आपको ये much problem create करेगा. Now how to represent an electrochemical cell. आप इस तरह से इसको रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. हम डबल लाइन लगाते हैं सॉल्ट ब्रिज के लिए. दिस इंडिकेट्स योर सॉल्ट ब्रिज. सॉल्ट ब्रिज के दिस साइड इज़ फॉर एनोड और यू कैन से फॉर ऑक्सीडेशन बिकॉज एनोड में ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है. एंड ये वाला जो साइड है दिस इज़ द राइट साइड, इट इज़ फॉर कैथोड एंड दैट इज़ फॉर रिडक्शन. ऑलवेज़ रिमेंबर कि इसके जो ईदर साइड होता है यहाँ पे आप आयनिक फॉर्म लिखेंगे हमेशा. आयनिक फॉर्म में लिखेंगे और आयनिक फॉर्म के साथ ऑलवेज इन दी ब्रैकेट यू विल राइट कंसंट्रेशन. हेयर ऑल्सो यू विल राइट इन कंसंट्रेशन. सो एनोड में हमारा था जिंक सॉलिड से कन्वर्ट हुआ ये जिंक 2+ आयन. अब 2+ आयन एक्वस है, ब्रैकेट में एक्वस लिखोगे और कंसंट्रेशन लिखोगे 1 m की. अब यहाँ पे इनिशियल फॉर्म था कॉपर 2+ एक्वस, ब्रैकेट में लिखोगे 1 m, चेंज टू कॉपर 0 दैट इज़ सॉलिड. तो देखो इनिशियल फॉर्म से फाइनल फॉर्म, इनिशियल फॉर्म से फाइनल फॉर्म आपको लिखना वही है. ऑटोमेटिकली जो आपके सेल के सॉल्ट ब्रिज के दोनों तरफ आएगा वो आपका आयनिक फॉर्म ही आएगा. और जहाँ भी आप आयनिक फॉर्म लिखोगे उसके ब्रैकेट में आप उसकी कंसंट्रेशन लिखोगे. किससे किस फॉर्म में चेंज हुआ है उसी सीक्वेंस में लिखना है, बट पहले एनोड लिखना है बाद में कैथोड लिखना है. सो दिस इज़ द रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल cell.